So for my first job, I've chosen physiotherapy. So a physiotherapist has roles and responsibilities. So the main purpose of their job is to obviously help people get better in like mobility and strength. So this could be just in general or rehabilitation purposes. So this job for a physiotherapist starts at a band 5. So their salary is between 23,000 and 29,000 per year. And this is at the Royal Sussex County Hospital in Brighton. Like I said before, they have a range of different roles and responsibilities. So obviously one of them is data protection and safeguarding. So keeping their clients' personal information confidential so that no one else sees it but them. They have a duty of care to their patients, as that's their main objective, to try and help them in whatever injury or pain they have. So for this job, the qualifications that someone will need is a degree in physiotherapy. This is essential, but also a postgraduate education in rehabilitation is desirable. So they don't have to have it, but they would like it'd be good if they did. They would like you to have experience with a range of different patients and have experience with working in different teams, because obviously you'll be working with lots of different people, so you need to be able to interact with them and make them feel comfortable. So this links in with the skills. So you must have good communication skills and excellent customer service ethic. So relating this job to me personally, firstly, I like the role of a physiotherapy, as I want to be able to help people so that they have more mobility. I like the problem-solving aspects of it and trying to find new ways of doing things if a certain technique doesn't work on a particular person. Also, I like working as a team, because I feel more confident when I bounce ideas off of other people instead of completely going it alone, because then you can get the right treatment for a patient faster, potentially, because another person might have a different perspective on the situation, which might help. Next, one of the positives of this job relating to me is the location. This is because it is in Brighton, and therefore won't cost a lot for me to travel there, as I don't live far from Brighton. And if need be, I have alternative ways of transport that I can rely on. So I'll never be stuck to get to work. So it's just practical. Also, this job will give me experience when dealing with different people. And also there is a progression for me at this job, as it only starts at band 5. So as well as improving my communication skills with people, my salary can increase in the future as well. With the experience I gain, I might be able to specialise in helping deal with a specific medical condition that someone may have. So, for example, for me personally, I have hypermobility, and when I went to see a physio, she specialised in this area, so she was able to help me and understand exactly what I needed to do in order for me to experience less pain. And this might have been different to one of her previous clients that might not have had hypermobility. I feel personally relating to me, the hours are good and ideal because of the nature of the job. I won't get bored. However, the days won't be too long, so I won't be exhausted, and therefore, I'll less likely to get stressed. Because of the nature of the job, you're dealing with lots of pressure to help clients. So the hours are good because they're not too long, so it gives me more time to relax. But also linking to this, the job gives 8 hours of annual leave per year, so I wouldn't be working constantly. So this links with having time to relax and being less stressed because of this. The next job I've chosen is a PE teacher. So this is in London, and they'll be working at a state comprehensive school, but it's a secondary school, so they'll be teaching all ages from year 7 to year 11. So students from the age of 11 to 16. So obviously the purpose of this job is to support students with physical education and teach them the curriculum for PE. They have a duty of care to the students, to make sure that the activities they're doing are safe. This links with teaching high quality lessons consistently throughout the year, and making sure that they deliver the sports accurately so that no one gets hurt, and they have procedures in place if someone does get hurt. In connection to this, so the qualifications that you need is a teaching and PE degree, and this is essential. And also, it's desirable that they want a first aid qualification. So that's for if obviously someone gets injured when playing the sport, you know what to do instantly and you can help them. They also, for the experience, they want you to have knowledge of current learning strategies. This is maybe because each child learns differently, so you need to be able to adapt your training sessions and sports in order for every student to take part in them and not feel left out or not feel like they can't do it. So you need to cater for every ability. Also, with this job, they'll be working in a PE department, so they have a team. So they need to be able to communicate with each member of their team in order to organise events and be open to new ideas and new teaching methods. So personally, relating this job for me, one of the positives is that I'll gain a lot of experience with children, as it's a secondary school. So the ages range from 11 to 16. So um, this will help my communication skills, as I might have to demonstrate and verbally explain things differently in order to cater for the different age groups. This will help me with my confidence, but also in later life if I have to lead a large group of students in a particular sport. However, there is no development within this job, as I will be teaching all ages within the secondary school to begin with. So there's no opportunities to progress within the school, but will give me more experience, and then I might have better chances of getting another job in the future that can develop me further. But because I'm teaching all ages, there's no way of progression. The location is a problem for me, as it is in London and I don't live near London. So it'll take me a while to get to work, but it also isn't practical due to the money aspect, as it would be very expensive per week to travel to and from work. Personally, I don't like the 9.5 hours a day of work. It seems a bit too long. Plus, I think also marking isn't included in that. So maybe if you're teaching a GCSE class, like year 11, you'd have to mark their theory papers, and that seems too long. But however, on the other hand, you do get 13 weeks per year of leave. But personally, I don't like the long hours, as I feel that I'd probably get really stressed and really tired really easily, and I wouldn't be able to maybe deal with the pressure of planning lessons, delivering lessons, then marking work.